Empower life with Cleopatra. Awaken the best version of you. Unlock your true potential. Empower your mind, body, and soul. Live with intentions, live with a purpose. Empower your dreams, make it happen today. No matter your age, rise and shine. Live boldly, live authentically. It's your time to rise and shine. Empower life with Cleopatra. Awaken the best version of you. Your journey starts today. You've got one life to live. Love yourself, be kind to others, break free and let your spirit soar. Empower life with Cleopatra. Will help you awaken the best version of you. Empower life with Cleopatra. Empower life with Cleopatra.
Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to Empower Life with Cleopatra. Tonight is going to be a fantastic one. I'm just going to give you guys a few minutes to join, maybe seconds even, because I'm so excited. I want to just get right into it. There's a lot to go through tonight. So I'm just going to get right into it and I'll give you maybe 1 or 2 minutes to join and then we can just get right into it. I hope you've all had a lovely weekend so far, wherever you are. Yeah, here in the UK, the weather is very interesting to say the least. So I can say it's been a very interesting weather, but we're thankful for mercies. Tonight, we have a fantastic guest. So welcome once again to another exciting and transformative episode of Empower Life with Cleopatra. We are honored today to welcome a truly inspiring guest who has earned the nickname the Liberator. And for all the right reasons, Mrs. Olubunmi Olufisayo Olashore is a visionary. I hope I pronounced it well. Is a visionary entrepreneur and an accomplished CEO and a beacon of empowerment. But before we dive into her and what she does, I'd like to remind us that if you have any stories you'd like to share and would like to be my guest on the show, or you would like to be my co-host, please email me at empowerlifewithcleopatra@gmail.com. Right? Email me at empowerlifewithcleopatra@gmail.com. I'll talk more about this later. But let's get back to my amazing guest. With over 15 years of corporate experience in Nigeria's banking industry, she has made a bold leap into entrepreneurship, transforming lives through her real estate powerhouse, Meragon Properties, and her groundbreaking consultancy, Liberated Resources. Through her work, she has helped over 1,000 families achieve financial security, offering access to prime real estate opportunities and guiding them to build lasting legacies. But her impact doesn't stop there. As a certified transformation life coach and expert in emotional intelligence and NLP coaching, she empowers individuals to unlock their full potential, blending wealth creation with emotional stability and personal growth. She is also the founder of Liberation Academy, where she equips young minds with digital skills to thrive in today's world. Olubumi's passion for uplifting others, coupled with her innovative strategies and unwavering commitment to excellence, has positioned her as a trailblazer in real estate, personal development, and mental wellness. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the dynamic and inspiring Mrs. Olubunmi Olufisayo Olashore, aka the Liberator. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy and excited to be here.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here with us. So tell us about yourself and your background.
Okay. My name is Olubunmi Olufisayo Olashore, popularly called the Liberator, and I have been able to touch lives through my coaching and consulting firm, Liberated Resources and Meragon Properties, which is the real estate arm of my business. I have been able to touch many people, help them create credit portfolios with a very, very stable mindset, positive mindset. I love being positive. And I studied business administration in University of Ilorin. And I have an MBA at Delta State University, Abraka. And I also went ahead to acquire more certification in health as a result of the Liberation Academy, which I started during the lockdown. And I have my caregiver level certificate 1 and 2. And currently I'm studying the diploma in health and social care in the UK. And I'm almost done with that also. And right now, what I do is I just help people to get their passion set in the real estate industry, and also my coaching and consultancy. I'll be able to impact as many lives as possible. And then for my educational background, which I've spoken about, this led me into the banking industry where I was gainfully employed. And I have worked over 15 years in the banking industry, up to the managerial level, where I have been able to train a lot of managers from, throughout the processes in the operation in the bank, which has led me into the passion of building my own entrepreneur, both in the coaching and consultancy and in the real estate business, which I'm doing presently, impacting lives as I did in the banking industry. So that is what I will offer and what I do offer presently
That's
under the
amazing.
name Liberated Resources and Meragon Properties.
Fantastic. Fantastic. That's really great. Thank you for that. So your nickname, like you were talking about just now, the Liberator, what inspired this title and how does it align with your work in real estate and personal development?
Okay, the Liberator, the name, came as a result of my impact. People just started calling me the Liberator because I was able to impact them. Anytime I have a session with them, ever since I started, they will say, "Oh, I got impacted. Oh, you liberated my mind." Most of the time, I found out that it had to do with their mind shifts, and I'm able to take them through. So automatically, the name came through impacting people. So when you contact me, you get liberated in your mind. So I'm the liberator.
That's fantastic. So you studied business administration at the University of Ilorin and later earned an MBA from Delta State University, like you said. How did your education shape your career path?
My education was able to shape my, because I was able to acquire a lot of things from my education. I acquired everything I know about finance, because business admin is majorly finance, commerce, administration. I was able to know about research because I started my work with research, and up to now I'm still doing research on everything I do in the real estate industry. We carry out researches on all the products before we take them to the public. And that is, I would say, what I studied is impacted me throughout my work in the banking career. And now it's helping me, especially the area of business operation. As I learned it from my course, both the BSc and the MBA. It's been a lot. I know virtually everything about impacting people. That is the value of relationship. I learned it right from school, and it has helped me a lot, even up till now in my business.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Because some people, they go to university and have all the degrees and everything for the sake of it, but when they come out, they don't really apply what they've learned because they find a different career path. But it's amazing that you're able to apply what you have learned into what you're doing and actually brings liberation to other people. So you started Liberated the resources in 2020 amidst the global pandemic. What
Yes.
challenges did you face starting a business during such an uncertain time, and how did you overcome those challenges as well?
The challenges that I faced during the long lockdown is basically inability to move out into the spaces. I got spaces to come and teach, and I saw that they were shutting down offices. So it was a roadblock. It was like, is this going to work? So what I devised at the end of the day to solve the problem is to reach out to those clients again through the online platform, because physically they were shutting down offices and I was not able to do my coaching programs. Even in the Lagos state, the appointments that I got, I had to put it on the hold. And then I converted that opportunity into I started conversing with my clients through the online space, Zoom meetings, and that is how I was able to solve that problem of not being able to go out. So I was still able to reach out and do my coaching and consulting, and then provide solutions to customers through the my digital space. That is the Skype, the Zoom. I just made it my office, and I put
Mm,
it on my bio that I'm available. Up till now, it's on all my bio, and I kept it till then. And this is what solved the problem of not being able to go to the offices to do my meetings. Online space was there for me, was a comfort.
perfect, perfect. So, what were the biggest lessons you learned during your 15 years in the banking industry, and how have you, or how has that shaped your approach to your business today?
What I learned in my 15 years of banking is how to solve problems and how to, have that resilience. I developed that, the ability to adapt to changes right from, because a lot of times they bring in new policies. You just have to follow them and abide by it. I was able to work with my teammates through relationship management and bonding, team bonding. I just love to work with teams. And I find out that the more you're able to communicate with your team, they will be there for you at times that are not even convenient. So I got all this from the banking industry and I applied it to my business. During the lockdown, my colleagues in my business were able to work with me because I was able to forbear with them that, okay, she's probably not responding because of this, maybe an online glitch. I was able to tolerate and be patient. Things that would make me to get angry, I'd learned it, how to work with people, how to respond to situations, and how to escalate whenever I'm not able to do a particular thing, and how to give feedback. These are all the things I learned from the banking industry, and I do it presently in my own space, the Liberated Resources and the Meragon Properties, and I get fantastic results. Working with people, bonding in teams, and then being able to communicate effectively. Those are the things
Okay.
I learned, and I'm still doing it.
Okay, so that's really good because transitioning from banking to entrepreneurship is a significant shift. So, what has motivated you to take that leap? And were there any moments of doubts along the way when you were moving from, banking to real estate?
Yes, I transitioning for me was I was a little bit skeptic, and because in banking everything works, and then I noticed that the only thing that made me to stay to my ability to be able to learn and impact people right from the banking. So the thing that made me to stick through is my ability to be focused. I was able to focus, and I love being creative. I love challenges. That was part of what I learned. So when it came to my shifting, my mindset shifting, what I applied is the lessons that I got from my mentors, from the emotional intelligence coachings. They've been able to teach me that once I know what to do and impact in other people, I should focus on it. And that is what kept me. I was able to solve people's problem because myself, what could have hindered me, what I would say was like, I would say the thin line, that mindset leap was what I took that didn't stop me from moving from a known, you have a stable income, everything is flowing, everything is working. Now you're going into something you don't know whether there will still be a flow of income. So I had to take that leap because I have a positive mindset change from my mentors that are putting me through. So it was easy for me to leverage on their own knowledge and then glide into my own future, which is the Liberated Resources and the Meragon Properties. That was what I did. I just relied on things that I learned from them, and it gave me a soft landing into my own business.
That's really good. That's really good. So this Liberated Resources is a part of your real estate, or is it Meragon Properties is the umbrella and Liberated Resources is part of it, or how does it work?
Okay, I started with Liberated Resources after acquiring my knowledge in the emotional intelligence space, which gave me the access to people, helping people. So along the line, I embraced the Meragon Property because it brought stability in earning for me, and it brought a soft landing. All the things that I wasn't able to achieve with the coaching, because people wanted more free coaching and it was locked down. So I could get a backing for my coaching and consultancy services right from the comfort of my home. When I got this financial backing from the real estate, I was able to generate more income from the home through the online space, and it made it easy for me. So the Meragon Properties is the property part of my business, while the Liberated Resources is my coaching and consulting. But because that is where people first knew me, so it was easy for me to just leverage on that name, Liberated Resources, and keep on pushing the business. I push more of real estate in the Liberated Resources because that is where I'm known. And
Yeah.
what I want people to know that is still me helping them to create wealth, and I'm still their coach. You understand? I just migrated into a higher level, but it is still the Liberator helping them. So I have to still maintain my Liberated Resources, which
Yeah.
is a brand. So
Exactly. I was just going to say
that's
brand. Yeah. Okay. So you've helped over 1,000 families. You've empowered over 1,000 families. So what were the key strategies that helped you to achieve such a remarkable success?
yes. Communication is one of the keys that helped me. I leveraged on relationship. I leveraged on the skills that I acquired. Like I just know that from all the people that I've impacted, they naturally just refer me. That is, I got a perfect referral system through relationship networking, team bonding, and those are the skills that I just make sure I make sure that I leveraged on to ensure that people get the best from my services. I tailor my services into a one-on-one program that I take people, and it really impacts them. When they get impacted with my skills, then they refer me to another person, which I'm so happy that I'm doing, and it has formed a big part of my business, and it has come to stay.
That's excellent. So the real estate market in Nigeria is highly competitive. I mean, you were telling me earlier how, property prices have gone up and all that due to all the other stuff that's going on within the country. But what sets Meragon Properties apart from others in the industry then?
Meragon Properties, we are known for our honesty. We just give you what is obtainable, what is right, and people trust us because of our integrity. Integrity is key to me. Integrity is key to all my team members. We give only what works. That is what makes us to stand out, and that is what makes people to refer us to others. We are loyal, we are committed, we are resilient, and we are focused. So with all these qualities, and then I make sure that I'm always available in the online space to my customers. I pick up calls, I communicate effectively, I relate with as many people. No matter the level which you're in, you can find a space in my niche in the Meragon Properties, and I always prefer solutions to problems. So that is what makes us to stand out. Any problem that a client has, we bring value to them. We solve the problem. We offer genuine services. Every product that we give, we don't give out products that are not well documented. We don't prefer what is not genuine. So that's what makes Meragon Properties and Liberated Resources to stand out.
Okay, so in terms of property prices, then, for instance, what really sets you apart as well from, would you, for example, guarantee your clients that you can get them the best deal as opposed to maybe the next property real estate company next door? Would you, if you were to compete with the person next door who's also a real estate person, would you be able to guarantee your clients that they will get the best deal from you because you make sure you find the best deals for them that will be very competitive with the others?
Yes, because I make sure I stay up to date with what is going on currently in the market. I do my researches, I give the best prices. So there is nothing that the other party is offering that I don't offer. When you come into my space, into my YouTube, you get all the facts. And for those that you cannot get on YouTube, I give personalized service to you, tailored to your budget. I give feedback, accurate feedback in line with what you need. And I give timely responses, which my clients can testify, and they do. For all the ones that are giving me feedback, they will tell me, okay, this is what we have found, and I'll tell them this is what we offer, and it will be tailored to exactly what they need in line with their budget. I'm stressing the word budget because most of the time when I'm not able to give them what they want, is because maybe the price they have in mind is not what is prevailing in the market. I give them up to date, all updates on all the on all the projects that we're doing, that we offer, and we make sure it's best. You know, the industry has standards. We don't offer places that are not documented, places that are not in prime areas. We offer only places that are in prime areas where people can generate high return on investment. So they will always come back to us for the best because we offer the best at all times in Meragon Properties and Liberated Resources.
Amazing, amazing. So, oh, by the way, guys, at the end of this show, I will be showcasing some of the videos that will tell you or give you an idea as to the current offerings. So I'll have quite a few videos for you to just sit back, relax, and watch, and then you'll be able to get in touch with her to maybe discuss how maybe you might want to invest in some of the properties, or if it's a plot of land, or other types of investments that she will talk about, you know, as we carry on with the interview. But my next question really is for example, first-time buyers. What are the key differences between purchasing land versus purchasing a developed property in Lagos, for instance, and which option typically yields a better long-term return?
Okay, what I would say is the difference between the already built property and land is that for land, it will appreciate in value over a long time. We call it land banking. And then for those that want to invest in properties that properties that are already built, just have it in mind that you want to earn rental income. That is, you want money instantly now. That is the difference between somebody that wants to, a landed property and a already built property. That is for people that don't know the difference. The
Oh,
land property appreciates in value over time. And then
okay.
for the rental income, you can get it on already built property. So you will need to just make up your mind as somebody that is an investor. Can I wait for a long time to get my high return on investment on this land? Or I want instant remuneration. I want to generate income now through rental property. That is when you invest in such, and we have a lot of them available. So you just make up your mind based on your budget, the one you want for the rental income. So those are the difference between the two. And then I allow customers to choose what they want based on their budget, looking at what they have, and then help them to choose the one they have patience to do. You have to be the one to decide which one you want, and I will guide you through my personalized service. That's what I do. That's what I offer.
Are there particular areas that you focus on with in terms of the property and land within Lagos, or is it just Lagos you're focused on? And if it's just Lagos, where exactly do you normally focus your sphere of influence? And if it's within Nigeria, where exactly, what other parts of Nigeria do you normally focus on as well?
Okay. For the areas that we focus on in Lagos, we focus on the Lagos Island and on the Lagos mainland. We have the two of them, and they are in different areas. For the Lagos Island, we focus on prime areas like the VGC, Lekki, Epe. Those are the prime areas where there are a lot of government urbanization developments going on. Things that are making that area to grow is the road making, the international airport, the refineries. So you find that a lot of people are moving into that area. We call them prime areas. So for Lagos Island, Lekki, Epe, Ikoyi, those are the areas that we focus on. And for Lagos mainland, Ikorodu, and we go as far as Mowe, Ibafo. We go as far as Redemption Camp. We have land in all those areas up to, anywhere you can imagine inside Lagos. Once you look at our available slides, all my products on the YouTube, you'll find all those areas there. And for Nigeria, specifically, we currently offer places in Edo. We have places in Abuja, aside Lagos, and we have also in Ibadan, projects in Ibadan, and we have in Abeokuta currently. Those are the areas that people are, we have put all our projects there, and people are investing heavily. So just those are the areas that I will say we only make sure that the prime areas, we focus on them, and people get high return on investment from those areas.
Okay, so you're mainly focused on properties in Nigeria. You're not focused on other parts of Africa yet, but I'm sure you're getting there.
Yes, we'll be there. Yes.
That's good. So what trends do you foresee in Lagos property development, and how can buyers position themselves to benefit from these emerging opportunities?
Okay, the trends in Lagos now, I believe the government is also involved in the housing. They're trying to solve the housing deficits. In Lagos, we have over 20 million people by record, and the housing deficit, as at the last time I checked, is over 3 million units in deficit.
Wow.
So as investors, with these figures, you need to just take your strategic position to leverage on this deficit. People need homes. People need lands. So you need, as an investor, to take your own portion in this hot cake. I can call Lagos a hot cake right now, ready for people that can key in to all these opportunities. Remember, I told you that we only invest in prime areas. So leveraging on the knowledge that I'm bringing to you, just make sure you get your own landed property and the already purchased units, depending on the area you want to service. Is it families you want to reach out and get them home, or individuals or students? So just get yourself positioned in the markets that we're offering. Markets, I mean, for this. And what you need to do as investors is just get yourself into this hot cake and get your own share of what we're offering. Right now, this December, we're right. I've done a video on the offer. You will just get a discount of 30 million naira for rental income. My videos are there on YouTube under Liberated Resources.
Talk
Just
about it.
key
Talk
in.
about it. Talk about it now. I mean, people are
So
still.
that particular offer that I put there is Lekki Pride One. It's hot and it's unique. I put another one there too. No, on the there are other places, there are other products that I put there. The Tiwa Commercial, Arizona. I put the Marbella City. I've put a lot of videos. So just go there and look at the ones that fit into your budget and key in now. That is what I will say. They are fantastic offers. So for the Lekki Pride one, it's hot. And I think I just uploaded the video. Just go to my YouTube and get yourself the one that you know that it's one that you need. You just need to key into it before, because it has limited. The Lekki Pride one has only 10 units left. So if you
Okay,
don't get your unit, it's
tell
only
us about
proactive investors.
tell us
Proactive
about
investors. Okay,
tell
the
us.
Lekki Pride one is on Abraham Adesoya.
Okay.
So yes, and is in the center of Abraham Adesoya, very close to Agofre Motor Park. And the landmarks in that area, they are Agofre Motor Park, Abraham Adesoya Estate, and then, it is just, that's Etiosa Maternal Care Center. That is exactly where it is. And it's a very, very peaceful and peaceable one-bedroom apartment, 10 units left. If you can key into it now, and it's going for just 50 million naira. I think it's one of the hottest one we have now. And if you are proactive enough before that offer, I mean, before people take up the 10 units left, the other one that we also have is on the mainland. Everything is there. That is the AY luxury home. Is there for you to key. Is on Omole phase 2. And then it's very close to Omole, but it's inside, it's located at Omole. And then it's very close to the international airport, the Lagos, the Ikeja International Airport. And it has very fantastic, I mean, people are already getting their allotment there. So I want you to get your own just now. Key it into it now.
This one in Omole, how much? What's it going for? And is it is it
We
in
have
flats
it
or
going.
land? Is it just land or it's in already built
It's
properties?
land. It's
Okay.
land. So we have for 300 square meter, we have it for 220 million. And then for 500 square meter, it's going for 500 million, but you can key in with your initial deposit of 50 million naira. So,
Okay.
we offer flexible payments of 6 months and 12 months. So you can just seize that opportunity. The reason why that one is going at that price is because that area is a very prime area. So you need to look at what we are offering. The prices differ. And the reason why all the people that know the advantage of the proximity to the main road, because it's very close to town and it's very accessible for people. If you know the value of the land in that area, with time, if you invest in it now, in the next 1 year, that price, I'm assuring you, will have doubled with the the deficits in housing that I told you about, if you can key into it. For those that bought years ago, this Lekki area, you know what it was offering in the last 10 years for those that bought cheaply. Now they are dancing all the way to the bank, because anyone that sells the old Lekki, when it's the way the state it was at that time, now it's a very prime area. I'm talking about the Lekki that we have now, the Lekki phase 1. So anybody having choice places in all those areas, we have land in every of those areas that I mentioned. So you just need to take appropriate, action. The most important thing, key in with your initial deposit and then spread your payments with us. That's what we offer. And for those that can pay outright, why not? So we just offer you value, visibility, and accessibility. Those are the things that we make available at Meragon Properties. That is what we do. We make everything easy for you. And for those that are in diaspora, we make sure we offer you the frequently asked questions. We offer you all the forms online. And for those that want to do virtual tours with us, we show it to you while you're there. You're seeing what you're buying even before you make your payment, and that makes you comfortable. It's all dry land. For the ones I put on my video, they are all dry lands. You can see them. It's not hidden at all. So you just look at all the videos and pick the ones you want.
So that was what I was going to ask you as well. First question was, the people here in the diaspora, they might be concerned about the fact that because in the diaspora, the prices might go, you guys might increase the price just because you feel, oh, they've got foreign currency. So they might be charged more than the regular people back home. Is that the case?
No, that's not the case. Because
Okay.
the essence of us putting out the value, once you sign up with your forms, there are terms and conditions. You look at it, you look at it very well, do your own due diligence, aside what we have done, verify what we are offering you, the title, the documents. Once all that is done, just make sure that you key in with your initial deposit. Take the flexible options that we are putting there for you. And for you that you can afford to pay outright, why not? You get a location, immediately you buy particular space if it is land, and if it's outright purchase of property, you're handed over the key and you are handed over access. We only sell properties that are already that have documentation. So those are the things that make the prices of such places different. Whatever it is we are offering, the prices always differ, and then we give you updates based on your request, and we offer you value at all times. That's what we do.
Okay. So you talked about the fact that you have properties in Ibadan and also in Edo. I can't remember if you mentioned another place. So those places, is it lands? Sorry, where else? Abuja. Yeah, Abuja. So is it just lands, or is also land and property? And if they are, what are the price range? Okay, it's just land.
Yes, it's land and properties. For Abuja, it's land and properties. For Ibadan, is land and properties. And for Edo, we offer both land and properties, whatever it is you want. But the offer that we have, there's one that we just launched now, the Edo Mega City. You will not believe it. We launched it just last, was it? Yes, in November. And the price of that land for those that invested in November has doubled. That is the people that went for the pre-launch price. Now there's a price increase alert of a double. It started with just 2.5 million naira per plot. It has gone up to 5 million naira as we're speaking.
What area is this in Edo? What area?
Edo, Aduwawa.
Okay.
Yes, that's where it is. So yes, the Aduwawa bypass. That's the area where, yes. So that's where, and people are leveraging, seriously, people that know that location, they are buying every day. Immediately they see these opportunities, investors are keying in. It just, I was so excited with the way it appreciated. And for those that know the value in real estate, all I want you to do is just key in now, be
Now.
proactive, and then
Mm.
enjoy your income, grow your income through us.
Okay, okay, sounds good. Now, one of the concerns also, especially with the properties in Lagos and especially with the areas that, seems to be the main point of focus at the moment, is flooding and all that. So when people would say, well, they can buy a property, but what's the guarantee that there's not going to be flooding, or maybe water will come from the soil, from the beneath the ground, and maybe cause the property to start sinking, or mold and all that. So how now that you're building places, how do you make sure that that doesn't happen?
What we do first and foremost, we go there with our engineers. We look at there's a way we look at the level, the water level, and that is how we do the foundation. The level of water is what we look at before we do the foundation. We don't just, start building anyhow. We check the level of the water with our engineers. They do their own due diligence. They go there with every equipment, do the test, soil test, do all the check, everything they need to check, and look at the quantity of the sand. The quantity of the sand we will use for each area differs. So for everything we want to do, we go to the site first to look at the soil, do soil test, get the results before we start the plan. We do all our due diligence. When we do that, that gives us the quantity of sand that we will use, the sand, the cement, all the things that we need to use to make a solid foundation. We don't just build, and we build in line with government approvals. There are a lot of things that we do our own due diligence. We do our verification on the land. We get our documentations, and we make sure we get the best of documentation, C of O, and governor's consent. Those are the things we work with. And for those that are still free survey documentation that we have on them, we let you know that this is the stage where it is. So if you are buying in at that level, by the time immediately we start with the survey, we're already filing for CFO. That's how we do. So the soil and erosion are well taken care of in our plan, in the building plan. We don't just build, we do all the due diligence that we need to do. And we have all men, we have our architects, we have the people that do the soil test. Everybody does their own part. So at the end of the day, it comes out, when you come there to do inspection, you won't even see a single water. And then we put in place a good drainage system in each of our projects. We make sure the drainage system is deep and well cemented. For all the videos that I've done, anyone that wants to do a virtual tour with me, I will show you. You will see it before you pay. So you will see what we have done, the speed of work. There's nothing like water on all the places that we do. We have already filled all the places that need, in line with everything I've said. We do our
Okay.
due diligence.
That's quite reassuring, I have to say. That's really good to know. Um, Another thing I was going to ask was with regard to you're foreseeing the future for Liberated Resources. So what is your vision for Liberated Resources for the next 5 years, for instance?
Okay, for the next 5 years, right now, we have been able to impact a lot of people through our digital tools that we are using to bring value to our customers, that we are always available online, social media posts and all those things. What I want to be able to do in the next 5 years to impact a bigger amount of families, impact more families through our digital space. That is, aside running adverts and referral, people referring me, I want us to have been able to cover more places than Nigeria, maybe spread into Africa and probably other countries outside Nigeria. That's what I'm looking at. And we're going to leverage heavily on the technology, because I know that there will have been advancement. If at this stage we are doing so much with the little we have, by then we will buy into whatever we need to make the business more visible, and then to bring out our brand, our brand name to every family, making it known that these are the things we offer. We solve problems on real estate. We are there to help people build credit portfolios. We just want to impact more families, more retirees across the world in the next 5 years,
Really,
outside
really
the scope
good.
of what we're doing now. Yes.
That's fantastic. Also, let me ask this though. If somebody already has, say, plots of land that they have somewhere, maybe, for example, they have maybe some land in, I don't know, somewhere in Lagos or Benin or whatever, would you, and they want you to help them maybe sell the land or manage it or whatever, do you also offer those opportunities for them, or is they have to just come to you to buy, but not you can't help them sell what they already have?
What we do now is, presently we have people that are doing this kind of businesses in other parts of Nigeria. So we leverage on partnerships. The areas, because I'm majorly based in Lagos, all the other areas outside Lagos, I leverage on partnership, and we offer the same value. So for somebody that already has a land in those areas, we contact our partners that are there, and we only refer partners that are reliable, trustworthy, with integrity, that will offer the kind of service that we're doing. So that is what I would do for people that have their own landed properties outside my own sphere. I will still do my best to help them, to give them service, because I don't turn people away. I will just prefer them to where they can get that service and the best of it. That is what I do for people.
Okay, that's quite good. That's very good. So your company focuses on transforming lives and strengthening the mind. What are some of the most transformative stories from your clients? Have people come to you with testimonies and stuff?
So for people that have been able to transform their lives, I will start first of all with um, the retirees from the oil industries and people that are still working. What I found out that is that, oh, thank you, because they put it on the Google page, Liberated Resources. That's how I got my 5.0 rating from
Mm,
what their testimonials. You have always consistently helped through, because I don't leave them, hanging. I help them through every stage. So they come back to tell me, oh, this is how you impacted, this is how you helped us to grow our portfolio, and we really appreciate you. We got clarity on everything we asked you. We got exactly what we needed. And this particular testimony is coming from those colleagues that are in the oil industry, colleagues from that cut across, maybe the women. I normally love helping women and men too. Especially, I belong to so many social groups, so people have access to my services. And all those people that I've served in one way or the other, they just go into my Google and they give me ratings based on what I've offered to them. And specifically, aside the one I mentioned, there are other people, like all those youths that are impacted. They are also there. Their own, I impacted them with the knowledge of, I developed ebooks for them, how they can leverage on the real estate business. They come into my network with zero capital, and I help them to make money from the real estate industry. When they refer to me, I pay them. I've been doing that for a long time now. So I'm building a very huge network with that. And all of them, they are all over the place rating me that, oh, if not for you, some are working, some are not working. They are leveraging on what I pay them from whatever they bring to me. That's the perfect referral system that I was telling you about. It has come to stay, and I don't even feel it anymore. Impacting life, paying people from them referring me. It's good for me, and they end up also rating me for everything I'm doing for them on my Google page.
That's really
So
good. Word of mouth, especially if you're doing great work, is very important because people will champion you and sell. You don't have to even advertise yourself too much. Other people that you've been of great help to will be the one to champion you and sing your praises to others. So it's a very good testimony. But as a certified transformative life coach, how do you guide entrepreneurs from ideation stage, from when they think about the ideas to successfully launching their businesses? What are the stages or what are the processes that you put in place to guide them?
okay, the processes I put in place to guide them is quite simple. From the idea stage, I take them on a personalized coaching one-on-one.
Okay.
I tell them to narrow it down to what their purpose is. Why is that idea coming up? Identifying the why, the what, the when, and how. That is, I help them to build their business plan. We do it together. That's the way I do, interactive. And I want to know what they're thinking about. I help them to identify their niche, the area where they're going to impact. And at the same time, before we roll it out from idea stage into the model that suits their business, they would have been impacted with everything I know. I make sure in that area, because I'm able to impact them with all the knowledge that I have. I give them free coachings. I help them through the stage of, okay, go and think about it. When you have this, we come back. That is the personalized training I'm talking about. And they love it. And they come back and they use my calendar to reach out to me. And I'm all excited, building it from idea to the full model. I cite examples of the already made model, like one I normally use for the startups is Tara, the powder making woman, how she started, and then how she grew her brand. So it inspires them that, okay, if Tara can do it, then I can do it. That I just help them to build from idea to completion. That's what I do.
That's very good. I tell you what, I have one or two more questions, but before I do that, I just want to ask those in the chat. If you have questions, please feel free to put them in the chat so that we can make use of Olubunmi as much as possible. I think what you said about earlier about taking advantage of the deals that are going on at the moment, please, is something that people should really take advantage of, because I've been talking to her for years now, and the properties that she was talking to me about, I wish I had listened then. you know, they've all gone up through the roof now. So guys, this is the best time if you really, really want. If you're thinking about investing in Nigeria, seriously, you can't look for anybody better. I can tell you that for a fact. Please consider what she said, and what I'm going to do actually now is I'm going to be playing each of the videos that you have. After each video, I want you to go more into them just to sell them more, and then people can understand exactly what you're saying. And then if they have a chance to ask you questions on the chat, then we can answer the question, then move on to the next video, so on and so forth. Because I really want people to take advantage of this. We're trying to empower you to grow, guys. So I'm going to play one of the first videos now for you guys, and after the video, I'll leave Bumi to explain a little bit more, delve more into it, and then if you've got any questions, please put it in the chat as well, and then I'll go to the next video.
And now at Eleko, giving you updates on what is going on the development level on the Arizona estate. This is a government scheme. This is it's built on IDERA scheme. There's no encumbrance on this. The title is Certificate of Occupancy, and I'll take you inside to show you the level of development on this piece of luxury. The first thing that will attract you is the breeze of nature. That is it. You can have your residential place here, and we have the commercial part of it also. For the commercial part of it, we have 1,000 square meter going for 78 million naira. For the residential, we have 500 square meter going for 35 million naira, and we have 300 square meter going for 21 million naira. Can you see that we are offering you value? And it has close proximity to the Pan-African University. It's also close to Dangote Refinery, and it is at the center of, very close to the new international airport. You know, anywhere the international airport is, there is development and there is visibility and there is a lot of traction for your business. So take practice there today. Look at the numbers displayed on the screen. That's how to contact me. My own name is Olubunmi Olufisayo Olashore, always giving you the best as your lead strategist. So let's go inside. A lot of people have been allocated, so take practice there today. Thank you.
Okay, so that's very, very good. So tell us a bit more about that, for instance.
Okay, that particular project is the Marbella, and it has both residential and commercial space. Is located, very close to the Dangote Refinery, and is on that same Idera scheme. That is on the Lekki Ekpe Expressway. Those are the areas that I call prime areas that I don't want to miss out on. So you need to just key in and do it right now.
Okay, guys, did you hear that? Key in. Maybe I should go and look for money. Seriously.
Hello
Okay, we're gonna
everyone,
go to the
you're
second
welcome to
one.
my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you a special Christmas offer and you don't want to miss out on it. Today, I'm offering you this piece of luxury located at Okwaja, Meridian Boulevard. It is for residential purpose and it is affordable and you don't need to break a bank. Now we're talking about the location. It has close proximity to the Lekki Ekpe Expressway and we can easily access Lekki, Ikoyi and Ibrahim Adesanya. Now let's talk about the prices. This December, Meridian Boulevard is offering you 4-bedroom, fully detached, 160 million naira. 3-bedroom, semi-detached, 130 million naira, saving you 30 million naira. We also have land, 500 square meter, going for 90 million naira. And we have 300 square meter going for 55 million naira with only initial deposit of 5 million naira. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. And the cherry on top of this is the title, which is COO. That means there's no encumbrance on this piece of luxury. And you can spread your payment between 6 to 12 months, depending on how it's convenient for you. This package includes top-notch security, CCTV, and then this beautiful recreational center where I'm standing. And then we also have 24 hours supply of electricity. No NEPA failure here. In this neighborhood, we have major landmarks, and these are Ibrahim Adesanya Estate, Inoyo Estate, Mobile Estate, Miami Beach, and Atikan Beach. Thank you for staying tuned to this channel. I want you to key into this opportunity. It has limited offer. Take practice steps. Chat me in my DM. My numbers are displayed on the screen. And my own name is Olubunmi Olufisayo Olashore, always giving you the best. Like, share, subscribe to this channel. Stay tuned as I show you a picture of this beautiful piece of estate.
Right. Guys, that was amazing. So tell us about that. I mean, obviously, I don't even think there's much more to say because it really is self-explanatory. But what's the
Yes.
what's the difference between that and the previous one in terms
Okay,
of the
this
location
one
and the pricing? Yeah.
this one is on Abraham Adesanya, and it's very close to the VGC. That is the popular VGC. You know, after Abraham Adesanya, you come to Ajaden, there's VGC. So this area to me is prime, and it's very is nearer than the first one to the Lekki,
Okay.
when we want to look at the proximity. And why this one is a juicy offer is it's giving a discount of 30 million naira if you key in this December on both the 4-bedroom fully detached. They gave a 30 million naira discount, and on the 3-bedroom semi-detached. If you look at the video, I made sure I stressed that part of the 30 million naira discount. I always like, people that can key in. Immediately the ember finishes, the prices is going back to normal. The 30 million will be put back on the price. So why don't you save money and make money? Key in to save that amount. And what are you keying in with? 5 million naira initial deposit, and with a spread of payment for those that cannot do the full payment outright. So that's a juicy offer for all investors. which I want you to do just now.
Okay. So the spread of payment, is there any interest on it, or is just interest-free spread of payment?
It's interest-free for 6 months.
Right.
For
So
6
after
it's
6 months,
interest-free.
does it have to be 6 months? What about 18 months, for instance, or 24 months?
The offer for this one is a spread of payment to 12 months. But for those, majorly when people see this kind of offer, when you look at the discount, that's why that discount is there. You just need to take that proactive step and take that offer. For those that know this business, especially for rentals, that immediately you buy it in, you're putting it on rentals, you're making immediate money, because we are the ones that will also help you put people in there. So if you do your calculations, you're not losing, you're gaining all through.
Right.
You're
Okay.
saving money and you're making money immediately you key in. You get the way.
Okay.
So
Okay. So
that's how
there's
we.
guarantee that if they purchase the property, they'll get people in
How,
immediately. So the place is literally paying for itself in a way, because the rent you get from there can pay towards the mortgage, or I guess.
yes, that's immediately I take you for inspection, you will know what you're buying. You know what it is you
Right.
have.
Okay. And it's just for the 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom property, not for the maybe 2 or 1-bedroom or anything like that.
And for that particular space, every other one is sold out. So that's
Oh,
the two.
yeah. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Gosh, guys, what's going on? There's money in Nigeria, There is money in Nigeria.
There is.
Okay, let's take another video
Hello
and then
everyone,
tell us about it.
you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about this gem called Lekki Pride 1, located in the heart of Abraham Adesanya. Investors, I want you to stick to the end of this video because I'll be showing you the 1-bedroom apartment that could become your next gold mine for rental income. This estate has a title called Governor's Consent, and it is located strategically off the Lekki Epe Expressway, right on Abraham Adesanya. I will have talked about the 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom units, but all of them are all sold out. Now, I'll be presenting to you the 1-bedroom apartment, which goes for 50 million naira, and you can key in with initial deposit of 10 million naira only, all to yourself. If you take this offer, we have only 10 units left. You need to take proactive steps and get in touch with me in my DM. Know that you can spread your payment for 12 months, and the first 6 months is interest-free. Now, I want you to know that this 1-bedroom apartment is offering you a choice place where you can have your investment grow in a very high way. That is because it is strategically located in the heart of Abraham Adesanya. It's easily seen by people, and this is a prime area that will yield high return on investment. It is perfect for rentage and Airbnb. Here at Lekki Pride 1, we have tight security, we have paved road, and we have 24 hours power supply, and we have ample parking space for your convenience. The landmarks around Lekki Pride 1 are Barracuda Beach, Agofre Motor Park, the Sky Mall, and Abraham Adesanya Estate, and so much more. Contact me on my numbers displayed on the screen. My own name is Olubunmi Olufisayo Olashore, always giving you the best.
Okay, interesting. So what's the difference then between this one and the very first video?
Okay. The difference between them is, this is the one I talked about, the Lekki Pride one that I
Right,
expanded on. So the difference between them is this one is residential, while that first one offers both commercial and residential. And
right.
that other one is closer to the new international airport that's coming up in that area. And it's also going to be close to there's a road that the government is also going to build along that area. I don't want to go into all that, but when it comes to the new Ikoyi road that they said they're going to build, that other one is closer. But this one is closer to the Victoria Garden City. It's closer to Aja. It's closer to Abraham Adesanya, and it's something that you don't want to miss because this is a one bedroom. Every other apartment that was there before is sold out. 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. So this is the only juice that is left for you to get your rental income with your 10 million naira initial deposit, and then you get straight up into this fantastic offer
So
coming
it's
to you
50
at 50
million.
million naira.
Okay,
Yes,
50
it's
million
50
and
million.
50 million
So you
initial
can just
deposit.
take that practice step now, because once they announce a price increase, you are still going to buy it at that. But for now, and because there are also few units left, so I know that before the new year, every investor should have gotten. So once it's, the next thing you will see is sold out, and I'm too
Mm,
positive about it. But that's what happens
yeah.
to all our projects. So you need to take
Wow.
that proactive step. I'm encouraging you to
Quick,
just do
guys.
it.
Quick, guys. Quick. All right, let's do the last video.
So we are now at Tiwa Gardens Phase 2, close by Eleron Igbe bus stop. This is a piece of luxury very close to the Lagos Ekpe Expressway, and it is 100% dry. We are offering you this piece of luxury with your initial deposit of 3 million naira. Did you hear what I said? 3 million naira. And we are offering you a spread of payments from 3 months to 12 months. The title of this very nice piece of luxury, Tiwa Gardens Phase 2, is Government Allocation, CFO in View. So what you need to do is just subscribe to our 500 square meter, 300 square meter, and 600 square meter. For 300 square meter, we have it going for 18 million naira. And for 500 square meter, we have it 29 million naira. And for 600 square meter, we're giving it away for 36 million naira. On this piece of luxury, we are offering you, there is security, 24 hours, good drainage system, interlock space that is beautiful. We have recreational facilities, the gym, and everything that can make your family comfortable is in here. So what we're offering you here is value and quick return on your investment when you put in your money here. Why am I saying so? Earlier in the year, we have estates that we launched very close to this place. We launched the Tiwa Garden City and we launched the Tiwa Commercial Hub. They are all very close to the same proximity. The Eleron Igbe bus stop facing Lekki Ekpe Expressway. You can see that all our customers get value for everything that they get from us. You can rely on my own findings and whatever I give to you as your real estate lead consultant, Olubunmi Olufisayo Olashore, always giving you the best. Call me on my number displayed on the screen, watch my channels, and always look out for the best that I offer you. This particular piece of luxury is very close to the Lagos National Airport. We always buy and build very close to where there is value and visibility. So trust on our judgment and can't stay. Catch you.
Wow, what can I say? So that's just a deposit of 3 million, and they're good to go for 3 million deposit.
So that's a project that it's a big one at Elenrogbe, and that is very close to the international airport. And that's the same project that we are building the real estate cashback, where you will come and partner with us in the project, and then we pay you interest. And for this December, people have cashed in that partner with us to put in their money with 35%. That is the project that we based
Right.
it on. So
Okay.
every of our projects, we have people that partner with us and they collect interest on a monthly basis. That's the
Yeah.
real estate cashback. I did an ebook on it. So once you contact me, that's my free gift for all my viewers. So chat me up for your own copy and I'll get it to you.
That's really good. Tell them about the real estate cashback actually, now that it's going on. Like, if you want to invest in that and get 35% at the end of it. So I think it's a 12 or 18 months or whatever. Tell them about it. Tell them how they can go into that.
Yeah, it's 12 months. Yes,
12
for
months.
every month we look at the rates of what we're doing. In August, we're able to do 40%. Subsequently, in September, we did 33. In October, we came back to 35. November, 35. Now we're rounding up. Immediately it's December 10. We close for the year. So if you need to, partner and put in your money into real estate cashback, the way it works is you buy into the square meter that is equivalent to 500,000 naira in the land. That's Iwa Gardens phase 2 that I showed you just now. That's the project you're buying into. So we give you the deed of assignment, we give you the letter, certificates of investment, and we give you post-dated check, assuring you of the value you have put in and the interest. We put it up on the post-dated check. That is just to assure you that we are not going to run away and that you have our back. That's why we give you all those instruments. And all you need to give us is your passport photograph and your utility bill. That is the things that you give to us. Then the international, that is the identity card. Those are the things. And you can fill your forms online. Once you do all that, you're fine. I send the online form to you. And for those that want to physically visit our office, is in Lekki, phase 1. So I can arrange for us to meet and then you do your physical filling. But if you can do it online, smooth. You get notifications on your email and you get started at the prevailing rate in each month, and it runs for just 1 year. So you can just contact me and I'll give you more details. So you can earn while your land is. For that deed of assignment, if you don't want to collect your money and you want your land, you have that. If you want your money rolled over, you tell us before it matures, and then we help you to roll it over. You have different options that we give to you. And once we give you, the rate we give you for each month, it differs. We look at the market, we look at what we're doing. Once we have enough investors, we do our own speculations and we make sure we don't give you something that you will not, be happy with at the end of the day. We always look at our customers before we roll out every month. So for current rates per month, you need to actually be in touch with me so that I will give you the prevalent money you can earn per month. That is at the month you want to start. So for this December, we're closing that real estate cashback December 10. So if you know you want to still earn from us this year, you need to contact me and let me get you started on that.
Okay.
So that is the offer for the real estate cashback. If you have any questions, you talk to me.
Are there
Take it
any
over.
incentives at the moment for that as well? Something to just get
Yes,
them.
there are incentives from 5 million naira.
Okay.
For those that keen from, yes, for there's a December incentive of, and for every time people key in, we have the for December incentive. For you keying in December, there is an incentive we give to you. And there's an incentive for amounts. I think the incentive starts from 2 million naira, 5 million naira, and up to people are winning car awards. So when you contact me, I will just send you the incentives you get aside your profits that you're making, because this month is 35%. That's your profit. And you still get incentive, the December incentive in addition to, so it's all good. And all those incentives differs. So I'll just send to you what your money equates. And if it's a car that your own is, so I'll be there to
That'd
snap
be
with you
nice.
as you're taking your car. We flip you all over the internet along with your interest. It's all goodies that we have for you. So you need to
Wow.
help me and get started.
Guys, tap into these juicy, juicy offers. Tap into this. I can guarantee the legitimacy of, because I've known Olubunmi for a long time, and I know she's a woman of her words. So just key into this. So the very last question I have is actually two more. What role has technology played in the success of your businesses? And how do you leverage digital tools for real estate and for your coaching as well?
Okay, technology has made me visible to my customers, especially during lockdown. I appreciate everything that I've been able to leverage on the Zoom meetings, the Skype meetings, and I still do. Even after lockdown, I still continue to leverage on all my social media, the LinkedIn, the Facebook, to reach out to my clients, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, everything. I found out that the technology has so much brought visibility to my niche. People that don't know me, they knew me on the internet through this technology. And this is what has impacted the business in such a way that it has even helped me to empower younger generation. That's what technology has done. I've been able to empower them with digital tools that can help them. That's what I do out of my own space. The young people, I'm so much interested. I teach them free of charge, and I do all my sessions for them via Zoom. I love Zoom so much, and
Yeah.
I back it up with Skype, because I started with Skype, but along the line I fell in love with Zoom. So, and that is what I've been able to gain from the technology, and it has impacted both Meragon Properties and Liberated Resources. The teaching and consultancy, people call me to come and teach, and they pay me for those services across Nigeria. And then for real estate, people have been contacting me, and this the digital space has already announced me, especially people that I've not seen in a long time, people in diaspora. They just contact me, they'll come to my, I don't know how technology is so sweet. They'll just come, I'll just see them in my WhatsApp, and I saw your video, and that has really impacted my business positively.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's what technology has done for me.
That's good. So
I will
for
continue.
yeah, go ahead.
I said I will continue to leverage on the digital space to make sure I have creative ops to reach out and impact more people. That's what I
Okay,
have in mind through that
that's good.
technology space.
That's good. Okay, so the final question I have is one of the things people are afraid of is being defrauded and things like that. So for individuals who are abroad, I know you mentioned about the integrity and how you're very transparent in your dealings with people and all that. So what more assurance can you give, or what advice would you give to navigate the challenges like trusted representation, for instance, fraud prevention, property management? How can you reassure them that you have those down to a T and that they don't need to worry if they wanted to actually take advantage of this opportunity?
For the people in diaspora, part
Yeah.
of my my principle and what I work with is integrity. I don't put up any product or project that does not have a basis. Like the real estate cashback, I've been able to make sure that we duly registered it. It's under a registered body, and it's a cooperative society under Lagos State. So we are leveraging on a very big branch. And you can be assured that we don't defraud. And that particular real estate cashback has been in existence since 2018. We have not defrauded a single person. You know, social media, like she said, I should say the impact of social media. If you defraud one person, and you know what it means when you give out a due check, you can't give out 3 due checks because I was a banker. Your company will go under. So if we have existed since 2018 and we have not defrauded one person, I think you should leverage on this brand. You understand what I'm trying to say? Integrity is our number one, you know, objective, and that is what we do. If I don't treat you well, you cannot refer me to another person. And if you go on the internet, you will see, this person just, even people will loud it. You understand what I'm trying to say? That, beware of this. And then another thing I will encourage you to do, on all that we give to you, do your own due diligence. I always advise, because we have our own lawyers that helps us to verify documentation before we give it to customers. Duly checked. We do all our checks. We don't just give out what we are not sure of. So that's why we have titled lands, titled projects. We don't just give out what is not. And for us not to have had a single default, that means we are reliable. So you can rely on us. And remember what I said when I said in the next 5 years, I want to be a brand name in every household. So if your household has me, another household has me, you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm not going anywhere. We're going to be here together for a long time.
Reputation is key. Building a good reputation. I definitely can.
Yes, and I'm building that referral system. It's a strong one, and it's going to be not bring to the table anything that rely and trust on our brand. Integrity is our watchword, and is what we live for.
Perfect. I'm sure everybody is reassured to hear that. So, wow, do you know what? This is the first interview I've had that I've spent an hour and a half, but it's been worth it because I've enjoyed every single moment of it. It's been very enlightening, very informative, very entertaining, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. And I cannot see any questions in the chat, which gives me the impression that you guys don't have any questions because you were so bought over. And, there's no need to ask any more questions because you thoroughly understand what we've talked about. So the next thing I expect you guys to do now will be to just get on the phone and reach out to her. So please tell them your number. I should have displayed your number on the chat, but please let people get your pens, guys. Get your pens and start writing the number down. Let them know what your numbers are so that they can reach out to you.
Okay. My numbers are 080 33 75 0464. I'll go over it again. 080 33 75 0464.
Okay, so the numbers are, so if you're in the UK, you dial +234 8033 75 0464, right? So that's the number. That's the number you dial, guys. I've just put the number on the chat now, so you guys have it. I hope she's still there. I hope you're not frozen, Bumi. But even if you are, it's been an hour and a half. So yeah, totally understandable. Yeah. So thank you very much, guys, for joining. It's been an hour and a half. So thank you for joining. And please reach out to her. The number is on the chat now, so you can reach out to her. And I wish you a lovely week. And yeah, don't forget, if you want to join me, oh, she's back on the chat. So let's let her in. Let's let her in. Yeah, you left for a second, but it's okay. It's okay. I put the number on the chat. So it's 234 8033 75 0464. Yeah, okay. So that's the number, guys. So please call her. Lara says, I would like to join and listen to you on Zoom or any social media. And so I will connect you, Lara, to Bumi, so that you can talk to her, and yeah, she will tell you more about it. Trust me, you will not regret it. All right, you will not regret it. You will definitely come back and thank me, maybe with a nice gift even as well. So guys, thank you once again. Don't forget, guys, if you want to join me to be a co-host on this show, just send me an email on empowerlifewithcleopatra@gmail.com. One word, empowerlifewithcleopatra@gmail.com, right? So that's what you would do. And if you have anything you want to share about as well, even if it's anonymous, you don't want your face to be seen, but you want to just share something that you feel is very confidential, we can also take care of that, by making sure you are completely disguised and all that. Just come on the show and talk to us, all right? And we would definitely sort that out for you. So as we wrap up this enlightening session, I encourage each of you, or each of us, to take a step towards our own liberation. I mean, we've got the Liberator here on the, on this show with us. But whether it's pursuing a dream, or investing in your future, or strengthening your mind and body for success, just stay connected with Olubunmi Olufisayo Olashore. I hope I said that well. Through her website. Oh, thank you. So her websites, social media. If you look at the comment or the description of this video, you will see that I put all her details there on social media platforms, coaching programs, and continue a journey of transformation. She would help you to actually do that as well. So remember, growth begins with action. And if you found value in today's discussion, please share with other people. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to our channel for more impactful conversation. And together, let's just keep building, thriving, and liberating our true potential. So thank you for being part of this journey and for joining us tonight. Next week, we have a fantastic subject I'm not going to talk about, because I want you to join again and be just as excited as I am about what we're going to talk about next week, right? And so the properties that if you want more information about those properties and all that, please reach out to her. She will tell you more about them again. So have a lovely week ahead, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and remember, it's good to empower yourself, but also empower other people to give them the best version of themselves as well. So take care of yourselves. Good night. God bless, and have a blessed week. Bye, everybody. Take care. Thanks so much, Bumi. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for everything. God bless you. Bye, guys.
God bless you.
Empower life with Cleopatra. Awaken the best version of you. Unlock your true potential. Empower your mind, body, and soul. Live with intentions, live with a purpose. Empower your dreams, make it happen today. No matter your age, rise and shine. Live boldly, live authentically. It's your time to rise and shine. Empower life with Cleopatra. Awaken the best version of you. Your journey starts today. You've got one life to live. Love yourself, be kind to others, break free and let your spirit soar. Empower life with Cleopatra. Will help you awaken the best version of you.